know that there's just a one small point on this issue of the ulama and seeking and taking from the ulama. I remember coming to and beginning seeking knowledge here in Medina in 93, end of 93, 94. We were surrounded by an array of ulama, jibal, mountains. Wallahi, it was difficult because you had to choose, because you couldn't sit with everybody at the same time and everybody was teaching at the same time. You had to choose from those ulama who you were going to develop your timetable around. Now, Ikhwan, we struggle. Now, and it is, I didn't believe I would see this in my lifetime, but now we struggle, Ikhwan, to find a few durus in a week. And the death of our ulama, the passing of our many scholars, is something, Ikhwan, that is no doubt frightening. And so when we see that, when we observe it, Ikhwan, utilize your time well. Many of you are still young. Many of you can free yourself up for knowledge. Do it, Ikhwan, because time will pass very quickly and you won't be able to do it soon if Allah Azza wa Jal blesses you with family and with children or with position in your various jobs or business or what have you. Do that soon, Ikhwan. And no doubt, as our brothers have mentioned, Shaykh Hassan and Shaykh Shamsi, that sarahatan, these faces and this type of gathering, it brings joy, wallahi, to the heart. Wallahi, wa Rabbil Kaaba, to the heart. And it brings to mind an athar that I always love to mention around this affair of the coming together for the sake of Allah and for the love for the sake of Allah. That one of the tabi'een, Abu Muslim al-Khawlani, on an occasion traveled to a masjid from the masajid that were taken or that were run by Ahl Sunnah during the time of the Sahaba, and by the Sahaba ridwanullahi alayhim. He entered upon the masjid and he saw within the masjid what he described as a man with large teeth, a youngster with large teeth, with the students sitting around him. And he would say something, they would ask him a quick something, he would say something, and they would respond. He would respond, they would act upon his advice. Somebody else would come to him, ask him something, he would respond, they would act upon his advice. And so he asked somebody who was in the masjid, who is that? And so he said to him, it is Mu'adh ibn Jabal. So he said, tomorrow I'm going to come to the masjid early and catch him before anybody's here. He said, so he came to the masjid. When he entered upon the masjid, Mu'adh had already beaten him to the masjid. And he found Mu'adh praying by himself in the masjid. And so he approached him. After he finished his salah, he said, Mu'adh ibn Jabal? He said, no. He said, Wallahi inni uhibbukum fillah. He said, by Allah, I love you for the sake of Allah. And so Mu'adh, he said to him, Allah, is it Allah? Truly? Is Allah you love me for? Got no politics, no shenanigans? Allah? He said, Allah. So he said, Allah, is it Allah? He said, Allah. And he said a third time, Allah, is it Allah? He said, Allah. He said, so he poked him in his chest. And he said, فَأَبْشِرْ فإني سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول واجبت محبتي للمتزاورين فيها والمتجالسين فيها والمتحابين فيها والمتبادلين فيها. He said, then give glad tidings, because I heard the Messenger of Allah صلى الله عليه وسلم say, my love is wajib for those who visit each other for the sake of Allah, sit with each other for the sake of Allah, love each other for the sake of Allah, and exert themselves for each other for the sake of Allah. And that note, that ikhwan, we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to bless us with that mahabba from Allah Azza wa Jalla, for this love that is manifestly present in this gathering. Nas'Allah Azza wa Jalla. Bismillah walhamdulillah.